At 6:48 now, let's get a check of your first warning weather once again.
All right, Elizabeth, thanks for that. We're still tracking very windy conditions. It's still pretty cloudy as far as our sky coverage goes, and warm temperatures still moving into southeast Louisiana as well. But we'll start with the radar imagery because we're tracking some showers. These are mainly on the North Shore within the last hour or so. I've been watching these here so far this evening for you, but it looks like a lot of this here is clearing out. However, if you're in southern Mississippi, more so up towards Pearl River County, you're looking at some scattered showers that continue to move towards the north. So anywhere near Poplarville, that's where we're currently looking a little bit on the wet side. Meanwhile, it's still a little bit windy from the south, just over 20-mile-per-hour sustained winds with gusts over 30 miles an hour, which is why these wind advisories continue for all of us until 7 p.m. And not to mention the coastal flooding advisory is also in effect because of that onshore wind pushing the water inland. That's in effect until 7 p.m. as well. So these gusty conditions look like they will continue throughout much of the night here tonight, but I think they begin to subside though as we head into the day tomorrow, as we'll be on the backside of the storm system coming in. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the forecast for the rest of tonight. Cloudy, breezy, and warm. South winds 10 to 15, occasional gusts 25 to near 30 miles an hour, still likely. But of course, the main weather story is the severe weather that's coming in. A lot of this is going to be mainly focused to the west and north of us, but we here in southeast Louisiana and south Mississippi are on the tail end of this risk. It's a level 2 slight risk of severe weather. That means that isolated scattered severe thunderstorms are expected through at least early Sunday. And then the rest of the day on Sunday, that risk begins to move a little bit more so towards the east as the complex of the storm system moves east as well. I think the main impacts for us are going to be flash flooding and some heavy downpours. There is a low-end risk of damaging winds, tornadoes, and large hail. That can't be completely ruled out, though. Meanwhile, let's time things out for you. Here comes the cold front advancing its way towards the east. By 11 o'clock, I think we're still in the clear, maybe a couple of scattered showers, but some better rain chances coming in. Scattered showers, a few storms here for parts of the North Shore by overnight around 2 a.m. And then here comes some more showers and thunderstorms as that main line moves in around 5 a.m. You can see the North Shore and river parishes looking stormy. And then by 8 a.m. it moves into the much of the metro area and pretty much all of southeast Louisiana looking pretty stormy by that point. And then by 11 a.m. that's when it starts to move into southern Mississippi and also away from us as well. But we're not quite done yet. By 2 o'clock, we're still looking at some stormy weather for parts of the South Shore. That's more than likely going to linger for some of us through at least early on in the evening around 6. Here's 9 o'clock at night tomorrow. South Shore still looking a little bit wet in some locations. We see a bit of a break, though, as we head towards around tomorrow night, around midnight or so on Monday, with some leftover scattered showers still a possibility on 5 a.m. on Monday. And then we'll take you to 8 a.m. on Monday because that is when we're still looking a little bit wet with some showers and some heavy downpours still affecting some of us. But here we go as we head into 1 o'clock because I think by that point, early in the day, early afternoon, we're pretty much in the clear as that storm system is pretty much gone by that point. We could see anywhere between 1 to 2 inches of rainfall with locally higher totals possible in some of those heavier showers and storms that set up. So that's why we're still under that marginal risk of flash flooding, and also that risk here will continue as we head into the rest of the day on Sunday. But the good news is, into your WDSU First Warning 7-day forecast, after Monday, things turn a lot sunnier and cooler as high temperatures fall into the 70s.